togetherly for class 11 and onwards level. Means the basic definition of differentiation, that is first principle we did, and few formulas we had gone through. See, we must be confined in class 11 level, but how that level is connected to JEE we will discuss. Okay, and we are taught all properties of limit also in short span. Let us recall those formulas. You know the definition of the limit. You know the definition of the limit. Then limit x tends to a, fx is equal to L. You know this basic formula came from squeeze play theorem or sandwich theorem, that is we had gone through this property also. This property in limit. Now, limit x tends to 0, e to the power x minus 1 by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 by x, that is log a to the base e. Limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x to the power 1 by x is equal to e. These are all board level formula which can be used even in JEE. Now, this concept n tends to infinity, a to the power n, it will be 1 if a is 1, it will be 0 if a lies between 0 and 1, and it will tend to infinity a is greater than 1. In short span we had gone through this. Now, this property x tends to a, that property we had gone through, and we did sums related to each property in last 2-3 classes. Last day we had gone through the first principle, means definition of derivative using first principle, that is fx plus h minus fx by h, that is f dash x. Using the concept of limit we got this. And see, we got this thing, that if limit extends to a, fx by gx, by after putting a in place of x, if you get 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form, then keep on differentiating the numerator and denominator unless and until that 0 from denominator get removed. Okay, how long we will continue the differentiation? Unless and until that 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity or something by 0, that form get removed. Okay, n times you can proceed even. You can stop here if derivative of g not equal to 0. That property we had discussed L'Hopital's rule. L'Hopital rule. Another property we had discussed that fx to the power gx is equal to e to the power limit x tends to a gx fx minus 1. So these were taught, and basic formula of differentiation also were taught. Now on L'Hopital's rule, we will do one sum. Saurabh, you have given me one sum, you have sent me. Let us do that sum using L'Hopital's rule. What is that sum? If fx is a thrice differentiable function such that limit x tends to 0 if 4x minus thrice if 3x plus thrice if 2x minus fx by x cube is equal to 12, then value of f triple dash 0, option A 0, B 1, C 12, D none of this. So this is the sum. Now see, once you come to know L'Hopital's rule, you directly put 0. If you put 0, you will get 0 in denominator, which make the limit undefined. Yes or no? But the value of the limit is finite and defined. So we have to keep on differentiating unless and until the thing to be removed, that is a 0 part from the denominator, means the thing which makes the limit 0 has to be eradicated. How? You see, you differentiate numerator, you will get 4 f dash 4x minus 3 that is already 1 3 is there, 9 f dash 3x plus 6 f dash 2x minus f dash x by 3x square is equal to 12. Now, at this stage, if I put 0 in place of x, I will get 4 f dash 0 minus 9 f dash 0 plus 6 f dash 0 minus f dash 0 means, you see 4 minus 9 minus 5 plus 6 1 minus 0 and denominator also 0. So, it has attained 0 by 0 form. So, keep on differentiating. Keep on differentiation unless and until the 0 part to be removed from denominator. See, again differentiate. 4, again 4 f dash 4x means 16 f dash 4x minus 27 f dash 3x plus 12 f dash 2x minus, one mistake, I differentiated, still now f dash remains, f double dash and minus f double dash x and in denominator 6x. Now, you can examine by putting x is equal to 0 whether that 0 by 0 term is coming or not. See, I am putting 0. If I put 0 in denominator, I will put 0, I will get 0. Here 16 f double dash 0 plus 12 f double dash 0, 28 double dash 0 minus 27 minus 1, 28. Again 0 by 0 is peeping. So, one step to be continued by differentiation of numerator and denominator. (64) f triple dash 4x minus 81 f triple dash 3x plus 24 f triple dash 2x minus f triple dash x by 6. Okay. Now x term has been removed from denominator. Okay. And if we put x is equal to 0 in numerator even, I will not get 0. So, you clearly can put 0 in place of x and that will give you 64 f triple dash 0 minus 81 f triple dash 0 plus 24 f triple dash 0 minus f triple dash 0 by 6, that is 12. That will give you what? 64 plus 24, 88 minus 82, 6 triple dash 0. See, 88 minus 82 by 6. So, f triple dash 0 is 12. Option C. Got it? So this is example of L'Hopital's rule. Okay. In sometimes the question will be reversed. Sometimes a triple dash 0 is equal to 12 will be given and you will be asked to find the limit. You will proceed in the same manner. Now, we will do one sum which never came in JEE, but if you consider the level, it is at par with JEE Advance or it can add something more. See, let fx be a polynomial. Is it clear to you? Fx be a polynomial satisfying limit x tends to infinity is equal to 3. Now, f2 is 5, f3 is 10, f minus 1 is 2 and f minus 6 is 37. You are told to find the limit of the value of limit x tends to minus 6 fx minus x square minus 1 by price x plus 6 is option A, minus factorial 6, option B, factorial 6, option C, factorial 6 by 2, and option D, minus factorial 6 by 2. So this sum actually is bringing the concept of polynomial, division algorithm, factorization and limit. So it is the combination of total IQ level of a student. And student get confused, okay, x tends to infinity is given. Am I entitled to put infinity? No. When will you be entitled to put infinity? If the power of numerator and denominator comes same. Otherwise, you would have not got any finite value in the right hand side. Understand? So how to get the function? How to get the function? Maximum students get confused seeing these values. What? See, here you are getting f2 is equal to 5. 5 means 2 square plus 1. f3 is equal to 10. 10 means 3 square plus 1. F minus 1 is equal to 2. Minus 1 square plus 1. And f minus 6 is equal to 37. Minus 6 square plus 1. So, observing this, maximum students will generalize, okay, fx is, if f2 is 2 square plus 1, f3 is 3 square plus 1, then fx is x square plus 1. But if you plug this value and put here x square plus 1, you will get highest power x to the power 6 in numerator and denominator x to the power 8, and x is tends to infinity. So if you apply x is equal to infinity in this limit, considering this thing as the function, then you will get infinite value, which contradicts the result 3. So what is the function? Then to comprehend or get the value of the function, you have to reel back to the past, means the division algorithm which you are taught in class 9 or 10 in polynomial to be recalled again. Before doing that, if I put myself in your position, I would have thought the sum in this way. This is x to the power 4. Yes or no? So, if that function of fx is also, means that polynomial is also of the power 4, x is power 4, means if you get somehow x to the power 8 in numerator, then only finite value can be brought in right hand side like this. Suppose you have got x tends to infinity, x to the power 8 plus 1, x to the power 8 plus 1. If you get that form, then only you can get a finite value. How? By dividing by the highest power, numerator and denominator to be divided by the highest power. So, now if you put infinity, that will give you 0, answer will be 5. So, it will be here, this will be defined if fx is such a polynomial whose highest power of the variable must be 4. Understand? And see, by taking the coefficient 5, I have got result 5. So here fx, the polynomial fx which is being propagated by x is highest power coefficient to highest variable's highest power will be 4, and its coefficient must be 3 in that case. Yes or no? So I have to choose fx in such a way that it will become a 4th degree polynomial and with leading coefficient. Leading coefficient means the polynomial which is being started by the coefficient of the highest power of the variable. That is called leading coefficient. It must be 3. So the question will come. Okay, we have we comprehend that it must be a 4th degree polynomial. So I will assume in this way 3x to the power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus c. Then so many constant term will come and the sum will become more complex. Obviously, in that way also you can draw a conclusion, but it will encroach time. So, how to ease the calculation? How to defend the sum with concept and IQ? You observe. You go back to the concept of division which you were taught in junior class. See, suppose you are dividing fx by x minus alpha with quotient qx. Quotient qx and remainder r. Do you remember in childhood you were taught in this way? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Yes or no? So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So if I put, how to find the remainder? If I put alpha in lieu of x, this will be nullified. Alpha minus alpha 0, you will get the remainder. Understand? So once you get that result, f2 is equal to 5. That means considering this thing as a sample, I can say fx is being divided by x minus 2 with coefficient with a remainder 5. Yes or no? So once you get fx is equal to x minus 2 into qx plus 5, and if you put f is equal to 2, you will get that f2 is equal to 5. Yes or no? So one thing I can say, that means the polynomial. Therefore, this example states what? This states that fx polynomial is being divided by, this is, you see, f alpha r, that means it was divided by x minus alpha. f2 5, that means by x minus 2. f3 10, that means x minus 3. Then f minus of minus 1, x plus 1. f minus of minus 6, x plus 6. That means the polynomial is being divided by these factors. Yes or no? See, in junior class, suppose you have got a number 20. You are dividing 20 by 2, and then that 20 also can be divided by 5. So we can write 20 can be divided by 2 into 5, composite number. Yes or no? So once I get that the fx polynomial is being divided by all these factors, so I can say, therefore fx will be what? Divisor. All these are divisor. So fx will be divided by all of them. Quotient. What was that quotient? Quotient was that value quotient was that value 3, because had the leading coefficient not been 3, I would have not got 3 as the answer. Yes or no? So that is the quotient. So this is the quotient. What is the remainder? See, actually, once you are getting f alpha is equal to r is the remainder. Here, what is the remainder? You see, f2, 2 square plus 1. Here 5 is the remainder, 10 is the remainder, 2 is the remainder. Yes or no? 37 is the remainder. So 5 can be written as 2 square plus 1. 3 can be written as 3 square plus 1. Minus 1 whole square plus 1. And f minus 6 square plus 1. So fx x square plus 1 actually indicates the remainder. Yes or no? Remainder, once we are putting alpha 2, then 2 square plus 1, alpha 3, 3 square plus 1, like that. So I can write remainder x square plus 1. Thus, the function is so formed. Thus, the function is so formed. Now, next step should be what? Fx will be kept like that, and x square plus 1 will be brought in the left hand side. What will be left in the right hand side? This thing. Now, you are, see, now you observe the question. This thing, you are told to divide it by 3 into x plus 6. So, that 3 into x plus 6 will be brought to the denominator of this thing. What will be left in the right hand side? Now, you are told to apply the limit x tends to minus 6. Now, put the value. You will get what? Minus 8, minus 11, minus 5. Minus 8, if there is no mistake of mine, minus 8, minus 11, minus 5. That result will give you what? Minus minus cancel, 8 into 55 minus just 3 I have taken. Five, just wait, minus 8, minus 9, minus 5. Oh, minus 9. One mistake I have done. Minus 6, minus 3, minus 9. Okay. Silly mistake. So it has become minus 360. That means minus 6 factorial by 2. Option D. Option D correct. Okay. So that is the full sum. Not so tough, but without knowing the knowledge of polynomial, hardly we can defend this. Understand? Now, next one that you had you had the doubt. One doubt is solved. Next doubt, it is little bit critical, and to solve this, you have to know binomial expansion. And another doubt which is chosen from class 12 level. So after completion of continuity, we will do that. See, if limit x tends to 0, 1 minus root cos 2x into cube root of cos 3x into fourth root of cos 4x n nth root of cos nx by x square has the value equal to 10, then n is equal to, see, this sum, it demands, strong grip on calculation. First of all, for the sake of cross examination, you put x is equal to 0. Each term will become 0, 1, then cos 0, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, and in denominator 0. So it is attending 0 by 0 form. Okay. Got it? Could you follow that? If I put 0, cos 2 is 0, means cos 0, 1, cos 0, 1, all 1 will be multiplied, result 1, 1 minus 1, 0, and x is 0, 0 by 0 form. So it demands differentiation, but it is a hard task to differentiate the numerator. Really hard task. How to differentiate that? See, you can go with differentiation, otherwise by binomial expansion. Why I am avoiding differentiation now? Because this type of differentiation, product of so many functions, can be done by taking log, which is not yet you are taught in class 11. So by differentiation, this sum, this sum we will do in later. Till now, there is no scope of finding the solution. Yes, there is a faint chance of getting the answer. See, let us go back to the previous page and let us recall the binomial expansion which I had told you last day. What is that? 1 minus x whole to the power n. Do you remember that? 1 minus x whole to the power n. What was that expansion? 1 minus x by nx plus n into n plus 1 by 2 by factorial to x square minus n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by factorial 3x cube and so on. Yes or no? Now, each term which you are expanding, see here, n is, if so small, x is so small, then higher power will be neglected. Okay, in physics you have had the conception of neglecting higher power in Young modulus. So here, if the digits are so small, if you keep on increasing the power, the each term will become so reduced that we can neglect. Understand? So that concept we can use in this sum. 1 minute, please. Okay, this is the sum visible. You have sent me this sum. So in this sum, we have to use that expansion. What expansion? See, if limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos 2x. What is meant by that? 1 minus cos 2x to the power half. 1 minus cos 3x to the power 1/3. Yes or no? No. Sorry, only cos 2x. Very sorry. Cos 3x to the power 1/3, cos 4x to the power 1/4, cos nx to the power 1 by n by x square. It is a real top job to terminate the sum without differentiation, but that level's differentiation you will be taught in class 12. If possible, in this class I will try to teach, but it will be there in taking log. Okay, but without differentiation we will try to do. That is really amazing method. You know the expansion of cos x that I had told you using Taylor's expansion or Maclaurin's expansion. We will get this. Till now you learn this, understand? That is cos x, but here it is given cos 2x, and as the digits are being reduced, so we will ignore the higher power. Understand? 1 minus x square. Here in place of x, 2x is given. 4x square by factorial 2, higher power is neglected, to the power half. 1 minus 9x square by factorial 2 to the power 1/3. 16x square by factorial 3, factorial 2 to the power 1/4. And last, 1 minus n square x square by factorial n, factorial 2 to the power 1 by n. As a side note, you write neglecting higher powers. Now, this expansion demands what? This expansion demands the expansion of 1 minus x whole to the power n, which we have just discussed. But here also we will neglect the higher power, otherwise we cannot terminate. 1 minus nx. What is n? See, 4 nx. N is half. This is factorial 2. That means x square. 1 minus n in the second case. N is 1/3. So that 3 and 9 will get cancelled. 3x square by 2. Okay. Next, are you getting? 1/4 will come with this nx. That means 16. That is 3, 3, 3, 2. Let me check if there is any mistake. If any mistake takes place, then it will become troubleshooter. X square, 1 minute just, 1 minus cos 2x. Okay. 1 minus cos 2x. Then 3x. First term is cos 2x. Next, 4x square by factorial 2, 9x square. Okay. Next one is again 1 by 4 will come, and that is factorial 2. That means 3, 4. 4 x square. 1/4 will come. That will cut 16. 4x square by 2. Factorial 2 means 2. Okay. In proceeding in this way, now 1 by n will come. N x square by 2 by x square. Now, Is it visible? I hope it is visible for you. Good. Now what to do? Now am I able to put x square? No. If I put x square, then also I will get 0 by 0 form. So we have to expand. Then you can ask me, then can you expand? You will multiply all this factor. It will be, you know, it is really time consuming and abstract. But see, here also higher power will be neglected. Understand? See, if you multiply all this 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, all 1 will get multiply and give you what? 1. Yes or no? Understand? Now there is a trick we will follow. See, x square, how will you get x square? See, if you multiply x square with each one, you will get x square. Okay, but you can ask me why you are putting plus x square. 1 minute, let me check. 1 minute. Y plus, yes, y plus x square. See, suppose this x square is multiplied with each one, but this x square is minus, yes or no? That minus with this minus will give you plus. Okay. Now that x square term will be multiplied by remaining one. See, minus minus plus 3 by 2 x square. Now this x square term will be multiplied by this one, this one, this one, this one. Minus minus plus 4 by 2 x square. Okay. In this way, n by 2 x square. Okay. Got it? Now it is being divided by x square. 1 will get cancelled. Understand? Now you can tell me, okay, if in this gigantic multiplication, what about the other terms? Higher power. Neglected. So you take x square common. You take x square common. If you take x square common, what will be left? 1 plus 3 by 2, 4 by 2 up to n by 2 by x square. X square will get cancelled. Yes or no? So there is no role of x now. Limit will be withdrawn. Limit will be withdrawn. Now that result 1 plus 3 by 2 plus 4 by 2 up to n by 2. This result is given in the question what? 10. Okay? Yes or no? And we are told to find n. Hope in multiplication I have not missed out any term. Okay, so you must be careful in defending this type of sum. You see, once you get this result 1 3 by 2, 4 by 2, up to n by 2. That is 10. Now, this thing gives us the semblance of what? Take the LCM. 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to n is equal to 20. Yes or no? Now add 1 to both sides. 21, and this is sum of a natural number in AP. Yes or no? So n square plus n is equal to 42. So n square plus n minus 42 is equal to 0. Now it must be factorized, otherwise without factorization, Sridharacharya's quadratic equation you could have done, but no need. You can write n plus 7, n minus 6 is equal to 0. N can be minus 7 or 6. But here I will omit minus 7. N is 6 only. Understand? Got it? This is really good sum, but if we were in the position to use differentiation, the sum would have been terminated with much more shorter method. Okay?